Good morning. I made a savoury yogurt plate. I have seen these on the World Wide Web. I just kind of put everything on there that I had in the fridge. I think this would be really nice with tomatoes or even feta if you have some. Basically just any veg lying around. This is a new discovery for me. Although I have to say, like, I love Turkish eggs, so I've been doing something similar. I feel like it's a really good idea to add like veg and stuff, and I had some avocado. So yeah, if savoury breakfast bowls and savoury yogurt bowls are also new to you, maybe try this out. Anyways, I started checking my emails and started working for a little bit, but I do want to go out today to go to a coffee shop or something because I feel like I need to be outside of my house, you know? Sometimes you just wake up and you know this is not going to be a good working from home day, but you also don't want to go to the office, so... And a coffee shop is something in between, I feel like. Please excuse my look, I just worked out. I'm making katsu curry for dinner. I came back from Japan 2 weeks ago, I think. I'm slowly starting to crave Japanese food again, and I bought some curry cubes while I was out there, so I think I can make something pretty good. I want to make my like chicken schnitzel myself, but I don't think I've done that before, and I'm unsure whether to fry them in the air fryer, so it's just a bit more healthy, or to fry them obviously in oil in the pan. I'm still debating that. I don't really know how they come out of the air fryer, but I don't know how you call that thing where you like... Sorry, my brain is like not doing well today, but I don't have the utensils to kind of flatten the chicken, so I'll just have to use my garlic press, I think, which is like the closest thing. So yeah, that's what we're having for dinner. I'm actually so excited. I'm really craving katsu curry right now, so this is gonna be great. Decided to put them in the oven because my air fryer isn't big enough and I can't be bothered to do the oil pan fry thing because that's a lot of cleaning up and it also stinks, so I'm just gonna put it in the oven and leave it there and I don't have to do anything. I brought 2 different curry types back from Japan. I think one is a bit more spicy than the other one, maybe? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna do 2 of each. Pretty sure you can get this one in the UK, but not sure about this. I've not seen this before, but let's see. I hope they're nice. I look like a ghost. I can see myself in like the camera viewfinder, and it's not looking good. But honestly, the camera picks up my paleness even more, I swear. Also, I can't find my concealer for some reason, so I'm using this one, the Maybelline color corrector. It's like a pinkish color. I have no idea where my NARS concealer is. And honestly, I'm low-key suspecting my little sister who was here over the weekend, and well, actually she took it because we have the same color and makeup, because we have like really similar complexion. So yeah, and I know that she uses that one as well, and it's gone. Highly suspicious. I felt like I really need this today. Marriage bronzer. I don't really use bronzer anymore. I feel like I've been really on a blush train, but that's probably also because it's winter and not summer. But still, even in summer, I feel like I've not been wearing a lot of bronzer. I watched a really interesting YouTube video the other day. I think she's called Mikey Gavin. That may be wrong though. I'll definitely link the video though, or like I'll put a little comment here. But she was talking about don't be a cool girl or stop trying to be a cool girl, and I definitely found myself doing stuff, I guess, trying to be cooler or appear cooler as someone that's also on the internet and the World Wide Web. I definitely think it's really easy to fall into that trap, and I see a lot of people online. I feel like their whole thing is just that they're cool, and obviously with that they're trying to sell you stuff. I felt this a lot while planning my wedding as well. I feel like there's a lot like cool girl wedding things, or like this is what the cool girls are doing for the wedding in 26, and it's just like so much stuff and it's all so expensive, and it's actually quite hard to detach yourself from that and to figure out what you like and what is just being pushed on you online. I found it pretty hard to kind of figure out what's actually me versus the algorithm, I suppose. Sorry, I'm just going to my eyebrows. But yeah, anyways, it's definitely food for thought, and I just wanted to share because I thought it was interesting, and it's been something I've been thinking about myself for a while, and I think she summed it up really nicely, and I'll link the video down below if you want to watch it. What am I gonna do? You know what? I feel like I put all my lip products that I usually use on like a daily basis in my work bag, and I think that's probably also where my concealer is, but I'm just too lazy to get up and get that. So I think I'm just gonna go with the lip liner that I got in Germany, which I really like. It's trended up. DM, my one true love. Also on the topic of capitalism, I know that doesn't really go with what I just said, but what's everyone asking for Christmas? Because really unsure what to ask for. So is there anything you're asking for? Let me know. I feel like I need some inspo. I'm also thinking about some stuff that would be really cool, like DIY stuff, for example, like dry clay and stuff like that. There's like a clay studio pretty close to my house. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, this is what we're working with. I still look so pale, but I swear it's also my camera. But anyways, I have to head out. See you on the road. Good morning! Oatmeal. Please don't mind my look. It's 8 a.m. and also I'm going to a workout in my lunch break, so there really is no point in getting ready. I've also recently been really loving like the non-makeup vibe. I'm basically just doing my brows and my lip, and that's pretty much it. I don't really know why, because I'm so pale and my dark circles are going crazy, but I don't know, I'm really embracing a more natural look for now. My skin is also doing well at the minute, so it's definitely playing a part in it, but I'm excited to go out for lunch and go to a workout class. I quite enjoy going to a workout class just to leave the house and see other people. I also woke up feeling a bit crazy. I'm in a bit of a crazy mood, so I think I might reorganize my living room. My partner's absolutely gonna hate this. Sometimes I just get in like funky moods and I just rearrange all of our furniture. I'm sure you can relate, right? I feel like this is like a universal experience. Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, oh, my furniture is in the wrong place. So I feel like I'm gonna do that today. I'm in the mood to do that. But yeah, now we actually have quite a lot of furniture, so it will be a lot of rearranging, but I'm up to a challenge, so I'm feeling it today. Sorry to my partner, if you're watching this, it's already done, so that's that. I want to film this on my phone because my camera doesn't do very well with movements, but I want to show you the before and kind of explain what's bothering me. So let's flip. Alright, I had to close the curtains for like privacy, of course, but normally it doesn't look that depressing when the curtain is open. But basically you come in, right, here's the door, and then we have a mirror here, which I like because when you're in the mirror, sorry, I'm already in my work outfit, there's the bookshelf, and I quite like to, you know, kind of see that. And then we have this massive plant. And guys, since we got this plant, it really exploded. It wasn't that big when we got it, but like it got, I think, 4 new leaves. And we had it for a year now. So that's massive. And then we have this shelf underneath, which is not ideal. And also it's like a really cheap one from IKEA, and it can't really hold the weight from the plant, which you can see because it's kind of wonky. Anyways, and then we have like the TV set up here. Again, this is not ideal either because the heater is behind the TV. I'm really exposing myself here. Anyways, so yeah, this is not ideal, and I'm not sure how much I like, you know, all of this. Like those 3 next to each other, I feel like don't really work. Anyways, and then we have coffee table. Our sofa is obviously huge. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's really big, which I like, to be fair, because I spend a lot of time on there. Also not 100% sure on the rug. The rug was actually something that my mum brought over from Germany because she had it in her living room for like 20 years and, you know, she wanted to get rid of it, so I thought I'll take it, but I'm not sure if I like it in here. Okay, and then we have our dining setup, aka my work setup, which, you know, my heated blanket, love her. So yeah, this is how this looks, and I'm thinking of basically reversing this. And we had this when we initially moved in. I put the sofa on this side and had the TV on this side. The one thing about that is there's lots of sockets and stuff on this side, and it just looked a bit not great, but I feel like I want to try again and see how that goes. So I will have to move the sofa, which is obviously really heavy, on that side, and then all of this to that side. And I feel like the mirror can stay here for now. I think at one point you probably have to attach it to the wall, but that day is not today. Okay, anyways, I feel like that was a long explanation of what I'm gonna do, so let's do it, see how it goes. I'm a bit concerned because it's quite a lot of work to move everything, and if it's not right, I have to move everything back so my partner doesn't notice. But anyways, and also I have to kind of make haste because I have to go to my workout class, and also I actually have lots of work to do, but I started an hour earlier to have a longer lunch break, so don't you worry guys, I'm still a corporate weapon. Damn, I feel like I got myself in a pickle. Huh. Okay. Do you know what? The thing is, this is actually a really small room, and I'm not sure where to put things while I rearrange, you know? Anyways. Oh, God. This was so dumb. I could literally achieve nothing here. Alright, big reveal. Mirror obviously stayed where it was before. I put this rug underneath, which I'm not sure about. But yeah, the sofa's on this side now. The heater's obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. Coffee table, and then all of this is on this side now, which I think I like. The only issue is obviously the side table here is in the wrong place. I don't have anything right now that sort of fits in here. I have my eye on like a console chest of drawer thing, which I think would look nice here, like a wooden little wooden thing. But yeah, for now I'll just let this here. Then yeah, obviously have my TV. And then this plant is here now, which I'm also not sure if that's the right spot. I was also considering putting the plant in the corner, but I don't know, I feel like on the other hand it creates like a bit of a separation if you look from the dining table. So I don't know, I might just leave it there. Obviously I have to replace this, as I said, because it's not stable. But yeah, this is what we have. What do you guys think? Do I have any interior designers following me? Please let me know. I think I like it. I think it's better than before. Obviously the sockets in the corner are a bit of an issue, but I think I just need to put something else there to cover those up. And yeah, obviously need to replace this as well, but I think then it's gonna look good. This happens every time when I try to eat, but I made my lunch, I sat down, I just wanted to eat it and like check my emails and stuff. And then 2 people called me and I was on calls for like the last 2 hours. So my bread is pretty cold, but yeah, I'm gonna finish my sandwich now. I'm still very hungry, but I guess this is what you get for working out in your lunch break, and then you kind of have to eat around your work day. Still nice. It's 4 p.m, so I have to work from the sofa. I don't make the rules. And I'm also gonna have my last cookie, which I'm very excited about, and I'm actually devastated that this is the last one. I guess I'll have to bake something on the weekend, maybe. Here she is. Honestly, it's been really hard for me to work. I feel like my motivation is just not very high at the minute, and I need to get it back up. But yeah, I don't know. Today has just been one of those days, you know? this weekend is Halloween. I've never felt more 30 than when my sister asked me what Halloween party I'm going to, and I was just like, excuse me, I am staying at home. I'm gonna watch a movie, maybe get some takeaway, and I can't wait. I will just let this cook for like, I don't know, half an hour or so. Pretty much till my partner comes back from work. You could just kind of let this simmer. Maybe add some water every now and then. I'm also going to add the courgette in like 15 minutes or so. I don't want the courgette to go too soggy. Yeah, just salt and pepper as you wish, but the beef stock obviously adds saltiness. I'm gonna go back on the sofa now. I love making dishes that just kind of cook for themselves.